Silence is directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Andrew Garfield, Adam Driver, and Liam Neeson. The movie is about two priests that, after hearing that their former teacher and mentor has renounced the Christian faith and now lives in Japan under a new alias, in disbelief, they themselves go to Japan to find him and also to help any Christians in Japan during a time when they are openly executed and persecuted. This movie's a roller coaster, constantly juxtaposing the love and beauty found in organized religion with the death and destruction that can be caused by one religion wanting to wipe out the other one. This movie is gritty, constantly showing the suffering of the faithful and execution of those who refuse to renounce their beliefs. And this brings in what really worked about this movie, and that was the crisis of faith angle. Without spoiling too much, during the film, we see him constantly questioning whether, God is there or why he makes these people suffer so much. And it really builds his character and shows how much stress he's going through. For example, there's one part in the film where Andrew Garfield's character is looking at a stream and he kind of hallucinates and doesn't see his face but something else. And then he starts laughing like a crazy person. And you can really see that kind of stress and confusion could be found in someone who, devotes their whole life to this faith and then is kind of realizing that, oh shit, what's going on? The dynamic between the Inquisitor, who is in charge of all the guards basically, who are killing all the Christians, and Andrew Garfield's character is amazing. They have this back and forth a few times, and it almost feels like a verbal game of chess. Andrew Garfield, Liam Neeson, and Adam Driver all gave phenomenal performances in this movie. Andrew Garfield's just on a roll with the movie he's making recently. My favorite performance, however, in this movie is played by Issei Ugata, who is the Inquisitor. And I haven't seen anybody giving him props on his performance, but I thought that was definitely the best one. The way he acts trying to be the Inquisitor, it's very difficult to picture him as the villain of the movie, but he is, he's kind of like a lovable asshole in a way. I don't know, I really like his character. Without spoiling too much, the last bit of the film really questioned what is meant by faith and religiosity, and really highlights human sacrifice, whether it be the thousands of Christians who would rather die than convert, or the danger and sacrifice that these two priests put themselves through. This movie's really about sacrifice and suffering at the bottom line. The film looks beautiful, has a great, heavy, dark atmosphere. It's well written, well edited. You don't need to be religious to enjoy this movie. I'm not religious at all, and I thought this was a great movie. The only thing I didn't like too much about this movie was Liam Neeson's character was kind of hyped up. They were looking for him the whole time, and then they found him, and it just felt kind of lackluster because, I don't feel he got enough time on the screen. The whole thing was building up to, oh, we got to find this guy, and then they find him, and nothing really happens with that. But, that's not a huge problem. Another thing that might be a problem for a few people in this film is the fact that it is 3 hours long. I personally don't mind that, but I can understand why someone wouldn't really like to go see a 3-hour movie in the theater. With all that being said, Silence is a great movie. As I've said, I give it 9.5 out of 10. Worth a watch.